what?
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, good.
It doesn't, I'm saying that I don't always want to cook.
No, I don't either. You know what?
It doesn't mean that just because
you can cook
doesn't mean they don't know how to cook.
No, you're right.
Your chicken.
Yeah, but you have somebody to cook for. You have somebody to cook for. If I'm gonna go out, actually, you know what? To be honest with you, I was just telling somebody I've been eating out like pretty much every day because I eat lunch at my work, and there's a really dope, like it's actually fresh. Like everything's fresh. They make everything fresher. So, but it's expensive, and I eat that, and I'm telling you, I'm full all day. But like on the weekends, I'll cook. You know what I mean? It's just like right now,
It's weird. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
And we're starting to get more like certifications, so that's better. Like we've got some nice stuff. So that's what. Like I don't like cooking crappy shit.
Sure. Nobody.
I don't know how to explain it. It just doesn't make sense.
Nobody likes to cook crappy shit. Who's gonna eat crappy shit? You know, but
it's like everything on the pot is like not like the kind that makes me.
Wait, did you say you were in Burnaby? Or no, where are you in New West? New West? So good. Wait, I can't wait till I'm gonna come visit. I love New West. Actually, during the pandemic, I went to the West Indian restaurant. Yo, do you go by the Trinidadian restaurant that's there?
What?
There's a Trinidadian restaurant there.
Oh, where is it?
Yo, what? Yo. Okay, I want you to do me the biggest favor, please. I'll even send you money if you can do this for me. If you can go to the restaurant and either call me, because there's an Indian girl that owns the restaurant, because her dad, she's Trinidadian too, but yeah, she's like a little bit bigger, but she's an amazing cook, man. And she can cook roti like, honestly, like my mom.
Where is it? Sorry.
Okay, so you know where, I'm going to describe it to you because I think it's 126th Street, I think.
Like it's in New West?
Yeah, it's in New West. You know where
Oh, that's all I need. No worries. I'll find it. I'll just Google it.
Yeah, just Google it. I know it's, because I used to take
Is it beside a full restaurant?
No, it's beside a black hair salon.
Okay.
It's like,
yeah, I'll go there.
Yo, listen.
What do you want from there?
And then I want you to do me the biggest favor. I'm going to get you
want me to talk to the girl?
Yeah, I want you to talk to the girl, and I want her to make me some roti skins, right? And then send them to me.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it. I don't know.
Or
I'll learn how to do it, and I'll do it.
You know what? Because because I can call. Actually, you know what? I mean, yo, listen. You go there, eat there first. Trust me, it is the best. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's. There was only 2 West Indian places. I went one with Jeremy, this Jamaican guy. And it was terrible. It was the worst food. I don't know why I gave it like a thumbs up. I think I just felt bad for him. And then there's that restaurant.
Was it in Surrey?
No, it was in Vancouver. I never went to Surrey. You know, the whole time I was there, I never went to Surrey. I had friends in Surrey, and I never went there. Like friends from London. But apparently Surrey's pretty hype, man. That's where, like, you know, you get... Really?
Yeah, Surrey's like the worst fucking place in the world.
Why?
Canada.
It's not all the Indian food? Go. Because, yo, I went to the...
No, it's like pure tacky.
Oh, no.
And all they do is shoot each other. And then the other side of it, or the other part of it, is white trash. Like pure white trash.
Oh, no.
And actually, I have to tell you my story.
What happened?
So, yesterday, I was like, I'll go to the Tempe TV and make money, whatever. So I was in Tempe TV and they sent me to Surrey. And I'm like, fuck, okay, whatever. And I'm like, I don't usually go to Surrey, but I'll go because it's my first time coming back from Tempe because I just quit my job. And I got this job from this in Tempe. I started off as a temp. But anyway, who cares? So I was like, okay, whatever, I'll just go. So I don't know why I didn't listen to my brain. I never go to Surrey because every time I go to Surrey, something crazy happens.
Okay.
Like Surrey is fucked up.
Like the people are fucking drugged out, like fucking...
Yeah, like I'm on the bus,
like...
and this guy comes on the bus, white trash guy that's not bigger, and he's like dropping on the bus.
Oh no, I saw those guys. Oh no.
Shut up, and 20 minutes gone by, and then finally he gets off and goes by the door, and I'm sitting close to the door, so I'm like, please get it off. I don't know, as this happens, I'm always like mad, because I'm like, what the fuck
Where? No.
Right?
I never been to Surrey.
Anyways, listen to this.
Okay.
So he goes, and there's this girl, this like innocent brown girl just sitting there, lady actually, like woman. And he pulls out his meth pipe and starts smoking meth. And there's like smoke coming and it's going into her face.
That's
and
disgusting.
I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm already pissed in a bar. And I'm already pissed. I'm like, why aren't the guys saying to this guy telling him to shut up or something? Everyone's scared. I was like,
men don't do
and so
nothing.
I ran up to the front of the bus and I got up and I was like, excuse me, this guy's smoking crack. I said crack because I was just like,
Yeah, whatever.
But I know it was meth. Because I know what meth looks like and I know what crack looks like. But I just like said crack for some reason.
All right.
I'm like, did you guys smoking crack on the bus? And he's like, I'm like, why should we have to pay for this shit?
All right. You're hilarious.
And he's like, what's your social security? I'm like, no, what people dropping him off? So I just got him to drop me off. I didn't go to the site, so I didn't go to work.
All right.
I just, because I didn't want to go there anyways, because it was so far and everything. And then I remembered it was those same sites that I went, like, not before, like, when I was being a temp. And this guy was like, oh, yeah. Actually, I shouldn't say this. He was like, we're going to make your penises.
Oh my God, man, that's in my life.
What is going on in my life? Like, fuck off.
Oh.
And I swear it was because everybody saw that poster Rochelle posted.
Oh my gosh, bro. Rochelle, so that is crazy. You know what though?
And I didn't know why.
You know what? It's okay. When did you find that out with Rochelle?
I found out the post like about 2 weeks ago, and
So during retrograde, you remember it was retrograde.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad for people. Trust me. Yeah.
Don't say anything about that.
I'm not gonna say anything. Who do I talk to? I talk to you.
But it just brought up a lot of feelings, and I had nobody to vent to.
Well, you could have called me. You have my number.
Right?
No, you could have called me. I'm sorry. Who am I talking to? I don't want to talk to nobody. I told you I have my own thing. Right now, I care. Like, hey, if I'm talking to you and in my family, then you're in my good books. If I'm not talking to you, I could care less right now. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because I was, you know what?
The fight with my boss was my and she like turned on me, and I was like, once she's gotten on me, I can't.
Listen, that's another thing. You gotta watch out these days. People are turning on people like it's nothing. You know, they'll smile in your face.
I noticed, like, people don't value relationships anymore.
No.
I was gonna say sorry to them, but I'm waiting to like see her. I'm just not gonna be and I had to go to let me know what's going on. But I didn't want to say sorry to them before I got a job because I didn't want them to think that I was just trying to get my job back because I don't want the job back. Like, people fuck themselves. And he also was rude to me. He was so rude to me. He got so mad over the group that I know there was like an inner underlying thing.
Sure, you can feel that vibe, right? That's all right.
Yeah, like he was like so mad. Like, you don't have to get so angry over a girl. Like, I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Yeah.
Oh, well, listen, you're out, and you know what? That's probably the best thing to happen. Now you got a new, fresh start. You know what to look out for.
I always say rejection is God's protection, but it's hard to handle.
No, that's a great saying. I'm stealing that. Just thank you. Rejection is God's protection. You know what's funny? I was talking to this guy. He got into a fight, and he lost his necklace from his dad who passed away. But he ended up beating up the guy. I guess the guy jumped him. And I said, that's your father protecting you. I mean, all these things are just material things. We're going to die. We'll never see them again. But they may have a purpose, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, so I'm glad you're in the book. I'm glad you're in the truth. And, you know, it's good.
Yeah.
It balances everything out.
I have to cut it short.
Yeah.
I don't want to, like, if I
Yeah. Remember, I'm your brother, though. I'm not. Yeah.
The timing, right? Like,
Sure.
if he's already there, we're still with him. So, yeah, I can talk about it. But I know how this one goes. It's like, how was your day? You want to talk about stuff.
That's good. Okay, well, listen, you can hit me up. You got my number now.
Yeah, for sure. I like your thing. It's not the tagging my boyfriend on Instagram.
Oh, you like my posts?
Yeah, the first one was the ones that I like.
Oh, you see the one with
That fish one.
the fish one is sick, man.
Yeah.
That fish one is sick. I really like the Japanese print though. I like that one. I saw that today.
Yeah, that one my boyfriend will like. I know him. He's like weird shit and his beard is cool.
No, it's fucking sick. It's mad creative. Well, good to hear from you. And good that you got a new job. That's excellent. And yeah, just stay to, just keep your head up,
I'll keep in touch and I will. I'm going to school this weekend to see Michelle and the dog.
Yeah, how's the little, well, you got little, how's Romeo?
He's doing good.
How big is he now?
I don't know, I've seen him, but on video he's tall now.
Every kid is tall now. Everybody's tall. I'm joking, not everybody's tall, but this girl was telling me about her son today, and he's like 6'5". I'm like, what? I'm like, what the heck's going on? Anyway. Okay, well, listen, do your thing. Hit me out.
Okay, cool.
All right. I love you too. Bye.
Bye.
I feel awesome! This one's gonna hit hard! Watch out!
Oh God, I'm trying to waste a lot of shit. Oh, Tasha, what a world we live in. Good going in.
How can I help you? See you later then.
How may I help? Come back anytime. Take care.
cookies. I put to sleep.
Let's go. Thanks for the meal.
Wow, this girl got stabbed in Toronto. This is like every day, bro. Holy shit. This is like every day, my glute.
Doing great. Go. What's
She
this?
slips that fucked nastiness. My penis all inside of her. Every time she's taking a quick like, oh, my husband's a fucking needy child. You know, he just goes like a willing attack. You gotta show strength. And come on, fucking shit. You guys are such pussies, bro. Pussies. Pussies put more, but they can't.
Let's get this show on the road.
I could tell you that. This is the worst time period in history for fucking human time. Fucking losers.
This is gonna be easy. Anything useful in here? Doing great.
It's done. Yeah, you got every week. It's done. It's career's done.
Sweet. Let's see. It's gonna die on you! I'm here to help! I feel awesome! Very good.
Shit. Come on.
Sweet.
Come on. I'll let it get you done. Oh, look at that, baby. Sorry, Lamar.
This one's gonna hit hard!
How to do that?
Run like the wind! Go! Sweet. Nothing personal, buddy. Glad I chose you.
Oh shit.
This is bad. Better now. Very good. Be careful!
I don't want to do that. Oh my lord. Flame and poison. Yo, fucking dude, bro. Oh, what's good, man? Good things, bro. So let me get some food, baby, or we will cook some right now. We'll get some peppers and shit.
Have a look at my wares. Come back anytime. I've got some great bargains. Oh. Oh. Take care.
At Audible, you'll always find just the right thing. That's because Audible is for everyone. For story people, comedy people.
Only genetically engineered. I don't think I even read that part. Going down into it says superior photographing enables remote optical stimulation without the need for genetic modification. There you go. I didn't read it at first. So the sound waves as well, and then the energy waves. And so the anxiety, all this other stuff, and then control of mind and memories. So let's say they hit us with a flare, and then all of a sudden the memories of society could change. And it was put out here, somebody said, imagine there's really a graphene trespassing the blood-brain barrier and a solar flash hits us. Could it short-circuit the brain and give everyone amnesia like the Tower of Babel story? Exactly what I just explained to you in that study goes in to say that it's a potential that could happen, but the people who detox more of this, obviously, that wouldn't be a potential for them. Now, in this event, if we think about the solar flares,
a clear message there from the head of NATO. Battle tanks will help Ukraine win the war. Multiple reports say Germany has made a decision and will not only send tanks into Ukraine, it is also ready to allow other countries to donate their German-made tanks as well. Kiev has been pleading with Berlin for this kind of help for quite some time now. NATO allies have largely supported Ukraine's push. Here to dig into this development is Peter MacKay. He served as Minister of National Defense under Prime Minister Stephen Harper the month of December. That includes 17 people on the terror watch list and 10 sex offenders apprehended in the Del Rio sector alone. So those are terrible people who have made it across our southern border. And none of that is really surprising considering the policies that this administration and this president have enacted and created this crisis at our southern border. They have allowed it to worsen. They've actually refused to take any action to meaningfully secure our southern border, to stop the surge of illegal immigration, and to take on the cartels who are making billions and billions of dollars off of people, off of the fentanyl and meth that is coming into our country and is continuing to kill Iowans and Americans. Now, earlier this month, we know President Biden met with the president of Mexico, and it was an opportunity for them to finally reverse course on the terrible policies at our southern border and do something to address this humanitarian and security crisis. But what commitments did they publish immediately following that meeting? Topping the list, diversity, equity, and inclusion, climate change, and integrating gender perspectives into disaster response. So that's what they came up with to present to the American people. Americans and Iowans have no patience for these woke priorities while fentanyl continues to poison our people, our children. Terrorists continue to come across our southern border. Sex offenders are coming into our communities. We do not need to be worried about gender inclusivity at our border. We need to be worried about securing our southern border. Americans elected a Republican majority to hold this administration accountable for these continued failures at our southern border, and that is exactly what we will do. That is exactly why you see members here behind me, serving alongside me, making sure we're calling out these failures as they happen. So right now I'd like to hand it over to my good friend from the state of Indiana, Congressman Jim Banks.
I want to thank Ashley Henson first and foremost for her leadership in bringing attention to this most important issue, what's going on at the border and the crises that it has caused in the United States of America. Nowhere in the Six Pillars agreement between President Biden and the President of Mexico is the word fentanyl mentioned by name. Not a single time will you find the word fentanyl in the Six Pillars agreement. Last year, more than 70,000 Americans died from fentanyl. Logan Bauer was one of those Americans. This is a photo of when I first met Logan in 2018 on the steps of the United States Capitol. He was an exceptional student, athlete, and was only 20 years old when he was poisoned by fentanyl and never woke up. There are countless other stories just like Logan's. That is why 97 days ago from today, I wrote President Biden asking for a meeting to discuss the deadly fentanyl crisis and share with him the more than 100 obituaries that parents who have lost their children to fentanyl sent to my office, like his. In the 97 days that Joe Biden has ignored my request to meet and talk about securing our border from the flow of fentanyl, the White House has had time to meet with transgender activists, the Golden State Warriors, and even George Clooney. So that tells you a lot about where the Biden administration priorities are. The fact of the matter is there is a war at our southern border, and right now we are losing it. Last week I co-sponsored Representative Michael Waltz and Dan Crenshaw's legislation creating the authorization of use of military force at our southern border to fight the Mexican drug cartels, who are facilitating the fentanyl crisis at the border. How many more Americans have to die before this administration wakes up? How many more parents have to lose their children? It's past time that we secure the border and put America and our people first. And Ashley Henson, I appreciate you leading us today to talk about this crisis and how important it is at the outset of a new Congress that we provide the leadership in this House majority that President Biden obviously is unwilling to provide. With that, I want to turn it over to my colleague from Texas, Beth Van Duyne.
Through purposeful and persistent actions, the Biden administration has destabilized our southern border and brought about a new era of slavery in America. It's a lie when administration officials claim that they have operational control of our southern border. Mexican drug cartels have control of our southern border. And with that control, they move lethal drugs, terrified human cargo, and commit crimes wherever and whenever they are. The vast tsunami of human trafficking is reaping billions in profits for the drug cartels and condemning countless men, women, and children to slavery in America. Disgracefully, this has all been made possible because President Biden, Secretary Mayorkas, and this administration have chosen to serve as nothing more than transportation assistants for narco slavery, while they simultaneously berate, demonize, and demoralize the brave men and women of CBP and ICE who should be empowered to stop this ongoing tragedy. From illegal marijuana farms in Oregon, meat packing plants in the Midwest, to prostitution and massage parlors in my own home state, the mainstream press is finally starting to validate what we have been saying about the dangers of Biden's open borders. Narco slaves are being forced to work at gunpoint, sometime until the point of death. Children as young as 13 are working graveyard shifts in slaughterhouses, and little girls are sold into forced sex that they endure day after day after day just to pay the drug cartels that Biden has empowered. The very people Biden has not empowered are those who have manned our southern border for years. They put themselves in harm's way. They fought the ravages of the drug cartels, and they're dedicated patriots who want nothing more than to do their jobs for our country. But rather than support the men and women of CBP and ICE, Biden, Mayorkas, and the leftists who control our federal government lie about and demonize these brave officers. CBP and ICE deserve so much better. They deserve our support, our thanks, and for what they do and they endure under impossible and disgraceful circumstances imposed on them by this administration. The American people did not vote for chaos. No Democrat campaigned on handing our southern border to Mexican drug cartels. And yet, that's a dire situation that we see every day because of Biden's narco-slavery support programs. It's time people were held accountable. It's time the drug cartels were designated as terrorist organizations. It's time that Democrats joined with Republicans to pass the Texas border plan that we've introduced. I'm very proud to be able to stand here today in a new Republican majority, and we will not rest until Biden's era of narco-slavery flourishes in America. Thank you. And with that, I am proud to introduce another proud Texan, Jake Elsey from the great state of Texas.
Thank you, Beth, and thanks, Ashley and Jim, for calling this press conference. I'd like to thank all of y'all for being here today to address this very serious issue, which we have been talking about for a long, long time. The number one job, the primary job of any government, be it municipal, state, or federal, is to protect the citizens that reside there. This administration doesn't seem to take that very seriously. And as a 20-year Navy veteran, the only thing I care about is measures of effectiveness. Currently, there's 1.4 million Americans volunteering to serve our country here and overseas to defend our nation. Yet over the last 2 years of the Biden administration, 4.6 million foreigners have illegally crossed into our nation. 4.6 million. 150 in the last 2 years have crossed over who are on the terrorist watch list. That is 10 times more than came over in the previous 4 years. 105,000 Americans died just last year from drug overdose. 2/3 of those are from fentanyl. Now, if you look back through history and you look at World War II, 416,800 Americans died in 3.5 years defending our nation and fighting tyranny overseas. That's 305 Americans who gave their lives every day in World War II. Every day, in our backyards and in our bedrooms, our families, 18 to 45, we're losing 287 Americans every day. The 4.6 million came over with the help of the cartels. The 105,000 are dying because of the cartels. And finally, young boys and girls, men and women are being crossed and sold into slavery for the sex trade in the United States of America. Wow. All controlled by the cartels. And you know what this administration is not talking about when they're talking about what's going on at our border with the Mexican president? The cartels. It is time we declared the cartels a clear and present danger to the national security of the United States and treated them as such. Because if this were a war, we'd be losing it. And make no mistake, they're fighting us every day. So now I'd like to hand it over to a fellow Naval Academy graduate, a man who defended his country for 8 years as a surface warfare officer, Nick LaLotta from New York.
My concern is survival. Naval passage to America.
Survival is coming.
This is all fucked up. America's fucking Canada's doing the same thing.
Get them back. This must be done right.
Vengeance, you see. Then if you win prison and the ranch is lost all the same.
I know how much you've suffered. It's their turn now. That is you do. Bring it back to me. Mayday, mayday.
1923. New episodes return February 5th, exclusively on Paramount Plus.
I want to thank Ashley Henson for her leadership on this very important issue. I represent a suburban district in Long Island. We're about 2,500 miles from the southern border, but in New York we are a border state as well. We're a border state for two reasons: because of this administration's weak policy at the border, and because of blue state sanctuary city policies, which attract folks across the border every day. It's become the cause of the number one cause of death for the folks between 18 and 45, fentanyl deaths in New York and throughout the country. It's a problem deserving of this administration's attention, deserving of the Republican conference's attention. I'm proud to lend my voice in support of finally doing something at our southern border. I'd like to call up next Admiral Ronnie Jackson, my colleague from Texas. Thanks a lot.
Ronnie.
Thank you. Well, I'd like to say that, we're still in an era right now where the Biden administration and the Democrats are consistently talking and constantly talking about the public health crisis that's going on in the country with regards to COVID. I'll submit to you that the number one public health crisis that we have in this country right now is the fentanyl crisis.
What about that?
Almost 200 young Americans that are dying every single day in this country because of fentanyl. And that is a problem that we don't need a vaccine for. That is a problem that we have the answer for. What we really need right now is we need an effective head of state. We don't have an effective head of state right now. We need our president we need him to work with the Mexican government right now. We need to go after these drug cartels that are pumping this fentanyl, methamphetamine, heroin, and all the other drugs that are crossing our border into our country every day. We have the means to do that. The Mexican government will gladly work with us. We have the tools that they need on their side to be successful as well. This is the time, my colleague mentioned already, the efforts to bring the military into this. I think that we're at a point right now where that needs to be done. We need to bring our U.S. military into Mexico. We need to train the Mexican forces. We need to provide them the technology, the drones, anything else that they need to go after these cartels, to hit their production facilities, their logistical routes, and to kill the cartel themselves. They're public enemy number one as far as I'm concerned right now. I make the point all the time that our border has been neglected. It's not our job. I'm not the only member of the Texas delegation standing up here. It's not the Texas delegation. It's not the state of Texas. It's not the state of Texas' job to secure our border. That's the federal government's job, and that needs to start happening. It needs to start happening quickly. And I will tell you, the one thing that's happening right now, in addition to the fentanyl, that's of utmost concern to me, is the fact that we have all these terrorists these potential terrorists that are crossing our border right now. When we walked away irresponsibly from Afghanistan and we abandoned thousands of ISIS fighters in a prison in Bagram, who knows where those people went? We know that they were dispersed all over Afghanistan, all over Europe, and some of them have probably made it to this particular point to our southern border right now. I will submit to you that we will find out that part of President Biden's legacy will be that it was on his watch that the next terrorist cell for the next 9/11 happened on his watch, because those people are crossing our border right now. We've had hundreds of them cross our border that we've caught, and those are the people that are going out of their way not to be captured, and we're catching some of them anyway. So you can only imagine how many of them probably made it across our border right now. These are things that we need to take into consideration right now. I'm all about some of the other stuff that we're doing. I tell people all the time, I make the point that I want to see the Ukrainians. I want to see them defeat the Russians as much as anybody. But when I look as a member, as a citizen of the state of Texas and a citizen of this country, and I see what's happening in our country right now, I ask the question: how many Americans are dying in Ukraine every day right now? Zero. There's 200 a day that are dying right here in this country because of the fentanyl crisis, and we have the means to do something about it. We need to do it now. Thank you. At this point, I'm going to turn it over to my colleague from Texas, who's also leads our border caucus, Congressman Brian Babbitt.
Thank you, Dr. Jackson. Appreciate it. I'm very proud to be up here with all my colleagues talking about what is going on at our southern border. It has been 2.5 years almost. I want to thank my colleagues and friends, especially Congressman Jim Banks and Congresswoman Ashley Hinson, for holding this press conference. Such an important issue. I think one of the most important issues that our country faces. Folks, it's no secret that this administration has utterly failed on our southern border. They can try to deflect all they want and say that Republicans are just trying to score political points, or that we're the ones that actually refuse to solve the problem. But nobody with a lick of sense is buying that line. This refusal to admit failure and to change course has gone on long enough. Everyone.
In the Mitsubishi Outlander, maximum comfort drives even more family fun. Whether you choose gas or plug-in hybrid, the Outlander offers full family comfort and capability like never before.
And I do mean everyone is finally recognizing that this is a real problem. Even CNN is calling a spade and begrudgingly admitting that we do, in fact, have a border crisis. Even with members of his own party warning of irreversible problems, Biden and his crack team, I say that facetiously, Border Czar Vice President Harris and Secretary Mayorkas have stayed on message and avoided uttering a single word, border, as much as humanly possible when they speak And to add fuel to the fire, Biden sits down with Mexican President Obrador to discuss regional issues and emerges with a 6-step plan to what? Secure our shared border? No. There was never even much of a discussion at all, from what I've read, of securing the southern border between the two presidents. No, that would make too much sense. They come out with a multi-step commitment to solving the issues of diversity, equity, inclusion, and naturally always climate change. The left really has a proclivity for grammatical gamesmanship, don't they? These words do not mean what one traditionally believes them to mean. They are, of course, riddled with nuance and not so hidden agendas. Unbelievably, the Biden administration is the first in our nation's history, the very first administration to actually welcome illegal immigration. They actively rebuff policies from past administrations, even ones in which they were serving in the White House at the time, that would prevent illegal immigration. It's astonishing, it's dangerous, and frankly, it is illegal. People are dying, as we've heard already from my colleagues up here. 100,000 a year dying of overdoses. Biden must secure the border. Stop these overdoses. Stop the illegality. It is poisoning America's 18 to 45-year-olds to where that is now the main cause of death for that age group. We will not stop beating the drum from the top of the mountain until he does. And I encourage everyone to do the exact same thing. We must stop this national suicide at our southern border. I want to thank you, and with that, I'll yield the mic to Jim Banks. Ashley Hinson, thank you again. Ashley, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Well, thank you, everybody. Again, I think you've heard very clearly from my colleagues and myself. Accountability is here. We are going to be asking these tough questions of the administration and making sure that the American people's will and voice is heard. And with that, we're happy to answer a couple of questions.
One for you on the immigration front, I wanted to ask you if you think there are bipartisan commonality from even a House perspective, putting the White House aside, where you think those commonalities are. And then on a future statement, if I could have your reaction to the findings of
Let me answer the first part of that question. I think what it comes down to is the conversation around immigration reform cannot happen until we have security. It's very clear we've got terrorists, sex abusers, and the dangerous drug problems that need to be sorted out. And I think once we can come to consensus on that, then let's have a conversation about how we actually address with meaningful reform. I can tell you this, in the conversations we've already had with CDC, with ICE, They're being deliberately cut up at the knees from being able to do their job, which would stem a lot of the challenges that we've seen on that our southern border. Again, 251,000, a new record of illegal encounters in the month of December.
We're here to talk today about the fentanyl crisis, the leading cause of death of Americans my age. I don't want to distract too much from that, but I will say I have never met a man in politics who has more integrity than Mike Pence. And what we know is that he handled the classified document situation at his home in Indiana with integrity, immediately alerted the authorities, and has done what he can to turn those documents back over to where they need to go. A very different situation from what Joe Biden how he has been handling his situation, and then a very different situation from the unprecedented raid for the first time in American history where one administration has used the Department of Justice to raid the home of a former president. So while there is a common linkage of classified documents, there are big differences between the three situations. I'm happy to talk in another place and time more about that because I don't want to distract from what I believe truly is the biggest crisis in America today that we have to confront and show leadership toward, that we're not getting leadership from Joe Biden or the current administration.
So one of your first bills on the border seems to be basically delayed with this opposition from more moderate the HR 29 Chip Roy's bill, and I know several of you have co-sponsored it. How are those talks looking like in terms of finding consensus on that, and do you expect to still come up this week, or when do you kind of expect them?
I'm not sure where negotiations stand, but what I think is important here is that our conference is united behind what you're hearing today, which is putting a stop to that dangerous flow of drugs across the southern border and making sure that our law enforcement at the southern border have the tools to actually enforce these laws. On the plane here today from Iowa, I heard from a family who has moved from El Paso to central Iowa because they are so tired of seeing their home get broken into. They actually fled the situation on the southern border. Per what happened with Jim's constituent, the young 20-year-old man who lost his life to dangerous fentanyl, I have a constituent who is afraid that the next pill his 15-year-old takes is the one that kills him. So again, those are the conversations that our conference continues to be united behind in making sure that we hold this administration accountable and move forward with meaningful policy changes that will help to fix these problems that the Biden administration has created.
We have time for just one more question.
Holding it back.
So for being changed to the southern border, the public health and national security crises that you guys have laid out today, and the much rosier picture, obviously, that the Biden administration is laying out, I think his visit was the first time he had ever been to the border in his 82 years. What do you think explains the discrepancy between what you guys see and the priorities of the Biden administration? Now, DEI, Vice President Harris was in Arizona, promote green energy. What do you guys wish they would see to understand problems that you and your communities are dealing with?
I think they just need to talk with these people and actually go and hear directly from them. We have all been to the southern border. Obviously, you have members of the Texas delegation here that are literally living this every day. Those communities experience this every single day. Our communities get a taste of that by what makes its way into Iowa and Indiana and other states, for example. But if they took the time to actually go hear those stories directly from the agents, hear from their local law enforcement, like we're hearing about the dangerous meth and the dangerous fentanyl that continues to make its way and drive crime in Iowans' backyards. If they took the time to do that, I think they would see very clearly why their policies for diversity, gender inclusion, and Green New Deal conversations, replanting grass, for example, at the southern border instead of actually enforcing the southern border, their priorities are woke and misguided. Okay. Thank you, everybody. That's all the time we have. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Come again.
Crazy. I'm supposed to go to set up soup.
I got everything you need.
Bangalore.
Hey, good evening. Yo, I just want to know what kind of soup you have today? You have any soup?
Vegetable soup.
Yeah, you have veggie soup?
Yeah.
How much? Is it the dumpling and everything?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming to grab a bowl of it still. Thank you.
All right.
Thank
Large
you.
or small?
I want a large.
All right.
Do you have any dumplings or anything? Oh, let's go together. My guy's got a veggie soup! What, man? Fuck, that just made my day. Right, man. Bro, I'm running a soup right now. Hear that? I'm hungry, broski. Hungry. Let me just turn the microphone. Fucking bank. And I'm soup and I'm going to bed. Tired. What's wrong? I'm just gonna go grab a soup and I'm out.
Till next time.
Actually, no.
What can I do you for?
Actually, I'll send that to my sister. It's cold in here.
Enough walking for now.
Looking at your name, I would fuck yes. But I don't know, she's not a girl like that. That's a girl like that. She was slick. That's your slick thing. I was a little, I said, if she's slick, I would hit it. Straight up. I said, she's pretty huge, man. I said, you know, younger than me. When I was yours, I wasn't a girls ever like that. She knows. This girl outside.
This will be easy. Run like the wind.
I don't know what it is with this music, it kind of makes me nauseous. It's weird. I'm rolling out still, huh? All my dogs are fucking kingfishers. Pot, I mean, small pieces, but, you know, fucking food is mine.
Anything useful in here?
So that was one of the, I said, you know, you're the first place I've ever ordered Uber Eats, and the only reason I ordered Uber Eats was because I had like 30 or some dollars. Some shit a while back. I said, no.
Let's see. Making progress.
My beetle.
Sweet. Oh, fucking dumb. So what I'm trying to tell you, these guys rush, man. Like, if we all just go and power up, everybody would be fucking broke. But this guy wants to rush up there. those who be lying. Doctors, people who get murdered, bro. Trust me. People are losing their family members, and trust me, it's not gonna be that simple, bro. What is this thing? Nice. Yo, Eric.
Yo, Wagwan.
Oh, what's going on, man? What are you saying? This guy, you're so funny, bro. You're laughing.
I know, bro. I'm fucking, I don't know.
Did you get some pum-pum tonight? Where are you?
I'm at my crib, bro. I just smoked some OG, though. Some OG Kush. You know, and I'm having a beer of already, you know, like the beer.
Okay. This guy's blaze up.
Yeah, I'm having a nice brewski, too, you know.
Oh, this guy's going Canadian, bro.
Got the 4-pack, you know.
4-pack. Yeah, no. Yeah. I'm gonna go get a 4-pack of fucking vegetable. I'm gonna eat at that restaurant again.
But yeah, bro.
What's up?
I wanted to tell you, I'm saving some things for my most valued people.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Bro, you're constantly working, bro. You're killing me, bro. You're a joker.
I actually fucking don't smoke. In my head, I don't smoke.
You're selling, bro. Work is done, Eric. Work is done.
No, I know, but listen.
Work is finished, bro.
Actually, fucking proper, bro.
Yeah, is it a quad or is it what is it, man? Is it a quad?
Yo, bro, I'll show you, bro. Yo,
show me tomorrow. Tomorrow.
It is a quad, bro.
Okay, there better be quad. Quads put me to sleep, you know?
Yo, bro, put it this way, like gas, bro.
Gas.
I was with my friend, I was with my boy, like, you know, the boy, like, who makes it all happen.
Okay.
And he's like, yo, I'm gonna pick you up live. I have to show you something. So he shows me it. We're smoking, and I'm like, yo, this is gas. He's like, that's why I came to show you. Like, you're gonna do that for a bit, you know?
Okay, well, if that's what you got going on, cool. I mean, I'll buy my local one too. I mean, if I'd have known that yesterday, I would have got that today. You know what I mean?
No, but it was.
Can I upgrade or what? Can I upgrade? Can I upgrade or what? No, I'm joking.
Bro, listen.
I'm joking, brother. I'm
I
joking.
think either way, you're gonna see what's good.
I'm joking.
You're gonna have the option of saying yes or no, bro.
Bro, if you took away weed and added what do you call it? What do you guys do? The payment plans there? Bro, just take that away, bro. I'm at work right now with you, man. You can take.
You're at work too.
No, I'm saying if you take away if you substitute what is it? Your payment things with the weed. You sound like you sound like you're selling me, bro. Though you don't need to upsell me, man. I know you.
I'm not, bro. I'm just saying.
I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, Eric. I'm with you. Don't worry. I got you.
It's not even the selling, bro. I'm like cash, you know?
Yeah, for sure. You know?
You can't tell, bro. I call you and it's just like...
Yeah, you're blazed. You're blazed like I know. You're in your zone.
I was also gonna say, bro, if you wanna fucking chill, like, outside of work, bro, you know, like, maybe we could fucking... I'm trying to get an N64, bro. I wanna smoke, bro, and play Smash Bros.
Yeah, no, bro. Smash Bros is your gen, man. I'm a PlayStation. I got PlayStation 5, bro.
Bro,
I can't play. I can't go backwards, man.
Are you telling me? But wait. Let me understand something correctly here. Just so I understand this correctly.
Sure.
Okay. Now I'm gonna go into salesman mode.
Okay.
You don't fuck with a nice J and then play Smash Bros for a bit?
No, I smoked a nice J and I'm playing fucking all kinds of other games. Smash Bros is a big game, trust me. I used to be, bro, I told you already, I worked for a video game company that did, it's on my Instagram, it's also on my LinkedIn. Okay. And those guys, honestly, I'll be honest with you, that shit, oh, you dummy, why did you do this, man? Not you, sorry, this guy on here. Woke this fucking thing up, man. I could have bombed it up.
Would you run Smash?
I don't even know how to play Smash Bros, bro. I think I played it like twice in my life, but I like watching the competitions. That's a big game.
Oh, bro, you're missing out, man.
Nah, that's a big game, though. That's your generation, bro. That's your generation Street Fighter.
No, but it's it's like 40-year-old generation too, bro.
Sure, for sure.
Yo, okay, brother, let me tell you something, okay?
Mm-hmm.
One day, when I have Smash Bros set up, I'm gonna get 4 controllers, bro. We're gonna smoke things in my apartment, and we're gonna run it, and you're gonna be like, Eric, honestly?
Yo, why don't you have a party, man? Do you have an apartment?
I do, bro.
So why don't you get all the cool guys to come and maybe a couple girls, maybe get some hoes?
No chance, bro. From work that I would let at my place.
No way. I wouldn't let anybody. Well, I mean, I don't know, whatever. Maybe I like my place, but...
Only because one of your last names is easy.
Oh, yeah, well, you better... your name's Friedman, so you're lucky.
You're excited.
Yeah, that's okay. No, you're not. Don't worry. We all have to be safe.
Yo, bro. Brother.
What happened?
Let me tell you something.
Shit.
My all, bro. And for me, it's not like that, bro. You know, it's not like that.
What's up?
It's not like that.
What's up? No, I'm joking, brother. I know you're joking, bro. You gotta stop worrying.
Yo, it's probably the same thing with you, man. You let somebody into your home.
Bro, listen. I first of all, I don't have work people on my Instagram. I don't do that. I don't put work people on my social media. Learn lessons over years. Number 2, I don't really like to mix business with it's cool people. Like you guys have some cool people in there. I've hung out with the other guy. What's the other guy's name? He just came back with the yellow dreads. Clive. He's cool, man. My boys really liked him actually because my boy was here to visit. He was here for a conference and we ran into Clive. And Clive linked us some girls, bro. He was on fire. But the thing is like you are cool. Whatever. I mean, all you guys are cool, but I mean, I can't really me. I'm just here, bro. I'm just enjoying chilling,
Right.
But yo, we can link up for sure. Like I invited you to go to a couple things, bro. You're a sellout, So fuck.
I won't deny that.
Yeah, that's okay. I already know you're a homebody. You're a Cancerian, bro.
Bro, I'm just here smoking
yeah,
bro.
Good stuff. That's a good thing to do. Sometimes you need that, You've been calm this weekend. No, you haven't been tripping. You've been good.
You want to know how I feel when I go out, bro? I just feel like I just have this feeling like whenever I go out, I get in trouble, bro.
Yeah, we can't think like that. We can't think like yeah, well, I mean, you know, what does they say? The devil's hand is a playground, or you know, whatever.
Nothing good happens after 3.
It's supposed to be nothing good happens after 8.
Oh.
You know, I have this. You know,
I guess if you're a grandmother, you know.
Yeah, well, this is me, bro. Me personally, I don't like. I never used to do after parties. Everybody in Toronto.
You know, it's that piff you're smoking, bro. That shit knocks you the fuck out.
Yeah. That's why I'm feeling your weed right now, bro. I blazed one, actually. I had a spliff. I didn't smoke on my way to work today because, I don't know, I was in a deep thought. So I saved it. I had to go get a new Apple plug, but my fucking bank card's fucked up, man. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Or you're like Kevin Hart. You're like the way my bank account is set up, you know?
No. It's just like
Yeah, bro. You never want to go to the bank, fuck?
No, because we have fucking thing, man. What's wrong with you? We have what's it called again? Where you can e-transfer. Well, like, fuck, that's a great technology. You know, we should use it more. You know?
Yeah, but if everyone uses like the e-transfer, bro, then it becomes too much at one point.
Yeah, I like having cash. Don't get it twisted. Cash is good. Cash is king. But the thing is when I go to work, I don't want to be fumbling in my wallet. I just want to go eat and then come home or go eat, go to work. You know what I mean? I don't want to be fumbling for cash and change and all kinds of stupid shit. But like if I'm buying something like, you know, if I'm out on my own leisure, I like to have cash on me for sure. But yeah,
you smoke pip today at work before work, bro. I do that every day.
Yeah, I know, but I don't do it every day. It's just odd days.
Why do you smoke? You don't.
Because it makes the day go longer.
You fine?
Buddy, I'm telling you, bro. When I don't smoke, the day goes by fast as hell, and I don't even do anything. No. I was talking to someone outside. I can't remember who it was, and I said that. I get it because you guys have so much noise, and you know you can't concentrate. You don't have your own space, right? But like, if,
in the office.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I've been in the office. I was there today. Actually, your boss did something cool today. The orchestra. Fuck this guy. This guy's a dummy. The orchestra was very. They were very happy. They came downstairs. The girl was like, Maurice, you know, thank you.
The girl that we were talking to today?
Yeah, the girl with the glasses?
It was her birthday?
No, she's from orchestra. So they had a bit of beef with you guys. Don't say anything. They had beef with you guys. They had beef with you guys because like people were walking around the hallways. I don't think they're.
Oh, so Theo sang happy birthday for a girl from her office.
No, he didn't say happy birthday. Where'd you get happy birthday from?
I don't know. It's someone's birthday today in our office.
No, not in your office. I don't know who it was.
Okay, that's okay. So
anyways, the girl was happy because, like, you know, they're bourgeois, right? So you gotta be careful with some of these bourgeois. They have money and they have a little bit of influence, you know. But anyways, yeah, somebody went upstairs, and because I told Mike, and I said, listen, you know, just go upstairs. Like, you know, to solve a lot of problems, it just requires communication. You know what I mean? But if one's not communicating, especially when you're two businesses and, you know, one's bothering the other, people tend to go past that. But the girl was happy. She was like, oh my God, you know, they came upstairs, very respectful, da-da-da-da. So I did my... Basically, yeah. Well, or just like introduce them and said like, look, if there's any problems. No, Mike didn't go there. It was Theo.
Oh.
It was cousin Theo, bro. Cousin Theo. Hey, I'm gonna call you back in like, give me like 20 minutes. I gotta go pick up some food. I gotta order. And then I can sit and talk and like. I'm actually gonna. Okay, I added you on Instagram. Hey, broski. Yeah. Okay, good. I just returned that. Okay, Eric, I'll call you in a bit. Okay, don't get too drunk, bro. Tuesday. It's a fucking Tuesday. Remember that. You gotta go to work tomorrow, man.
You know, you saw that email.
Which one? Yeah.
Not too clever move. Not too clever move.
Oh, be drunk. Yeah. Oh, I heard about the fight too on Friday, man. Yo, I don't think your boy DeAndre, bro. Is he okay, man? Your boy DeAndre, what's his name? DeAndre?
Bro, he's not my boy, bro.
Is he okay, bro? Is he alright?
Bro, the man, I don't know, bro. Listen, all I'm gonna say, bro, is he's not my boy. I'll leave it at that.
Is he on the other side of the tracks, bro?
Yeah, so do I, bro.
Yo, bro, don't say it, bro.
No, somebody else told me today. So we were talking about it because he got mad because I saw him on the 4th floor, right? And I just said, listen, if they have business on the 4th floor, I have no problems. I don't care. But walking around and shit, because I see him walking around a lot, eh?
Yo, bro, that's somebody else's office, like from somebody else's from the office. This boy that I'm like, Joe is the person, not him.
Right.
Yo, bro, I told you, bro, one day, I didn't know what was good, so he's like, yo, like, I need help with something, so I like showed, like, I'm like, oh, this is how you do it, and like, I see his phone, his background is like another dude, like, shirtless, and he like turns his phone around, and I'm like, yo, in my head, I'm like, what the fuck, you know, like,
this guy's sideways,
but
bro.
I'm just like talking about like munching food and like, you know, like.
Yo, yeah, yo, bro, he's just playing undercover. If you saw that, you know what time it is, bro. Come on, man.
No, I know.
You know what time it is. You know what I'm saying?
No, but there's other people in the office who know.
Yeah.
But one time he was like, yo, but like, he's like, yo, bro, honestly, this is a big man. Like, yo, I don't care, bro. He's like, this all the fucking things you want, bro. Like, yo, you know, like, bro, we scrap and I lose this, bro. Good for you, but I'll fucking like, I'll do it, bro.
Oh, is he like a tough guy or something?
The type of guy, like, you see the his body language, bro. He's the type, like, if you see that, like, he's trying to sit up straight for your posture, he'll, like, kind of, like, he's trying to stick his chest out. But, yo, one day, bro, he's looking at me, and, like, bro, and I felt like telling him, like, yo, what the fuck are you looking at, bro?
Oh, man, you have a little crush on there, bro.
This guy! Boy, I'm like, yo, bro, I don't know what your boy's looking at, bro, but it's kind of fucking weird. He's like, yo, that's my boy, bro. And was like,
Who's his boy then?
Bro, I'm not gonna say anything, bro. But
You can't tell me who his boy is?
I mean, bro, you'll see who his friend is, bro. At the end of the day, I'm like, yo, you know this guy for 15 years, but do you really fucking know him? And I'm like, and yo, he's kind of the guy talks about, like, crushing food and, like, maybe like, yo, this guy knows, but pretends like he doesn't know.
Yeah, but who's his friend? Do I know his friend?
Bro, you're gonna see them, bro. They show, bro.
I don't see.
Bro, man, don't talk to him, bro, at the office. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't talk to him, bro. Like,
You don't talk to his friend?
Huh?
Okay, do I know his friend? Do you talk to his friend?
I'm sure that his friend is his girlfriend, bro.
Is that Mike? Is it Mike?
Bro, at the end of the day, you're gonna see what the fuck is going on, bro.
Is it Mike?
Nah.
Okay, I don't know what's going on. The only reason is because he gives me this stupid look. Because, like, I caught him fucking... Like, I just told Thing, this is who I saw upstairs. And then he keeps giving me this ticket. I keep asking him, I'm like, brother, are you okay? Is everything okay? I keep asking him, like, are you alright, bro? Like, you have something to say, bro? I'm right here, bro. You get me? You know what I mean? Like, if you have an issue, you know, give me this stupidness and bro, I'm not really about that. Get me, right? Like, I'm just doing my job. Like, if someone complains to me and tells me, yo, dog, this guy is upstairs walking around, like, what do you want me to do? Not do anything? I'll get fired. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, the guy, because it was funny because Mike's like, oh, I think it's Mike. I think it's Mike's boy. That's who it is, bro. Because Mike was like, no wonder I don't know where he was. And I'm like, what? And I was like, oh no, Fruity Pebble. Yo, how do you do a card? How do you put your card on your cell phone? Is that automatically on here? I'm gonna put my debit card. No. I want my debit card's not working properly. No, I have my debit card. It's not that. It's just like someone keeps saying that I put too many things and I have to go get it reset or whatever. Just trying to think. No, somebody else told me today, bro. I had to laugh. I was dying, bro. I was laughing because the guy's like, yo, what are you?
And yo, bro, this guy one day, bro, he's like super extra when he talks and he does the most. Oh, this really beats that person I can see. We're just like looking at him like, oh, you're fucking awkward and cringe as fuck.
telling you. That's why I'm asking. Because, bro, he's been giving me these weird looks. Like, ever since Friday, he's been giving me this weird vibe. And he's looking at me like, he's asking me, like, bro, are you alright, bro? Because, like,
He's weird like that, bro. I think he doesn't understand.
nah, he likes men's, bro. He likes men's, bro. He likes men's, bro. He likes men's, bro. I come from, like, guy, Montreal has pure men's, but the thing is, he's black, so he has to, because he knows other black people. Like, I mean, I know what's his name's as a man's.
No, what? You're right.
Yeah, he's black. It's different. But the thing is that, like, plus he probably hides it from his family. Hold on 1 second. Just give me 1 second. Yo, hello? Who that? Who the hell is this? Who? Rex, what are you saying? Yo, how'd you get my number? Oh yeah, that's right, at the car. I forgot, because I nobody's called me since then. Yo, let me call you right back. I'm just grabbing some food. I'm gonna come back.
I just want to tell you, I don't know, because you're not on my Facebook and shit like that.
Yeah, I'm on your Facebook. I fucking wish you happy birthday, dummy.
No, bro, because the way of what you just said is like, this is what I'm about to tell you. So obviously, I don't know what to do, but what I have to do, I have to put fucking karma down.
I know, I saw that. And you were with Sarah's dad, dummy. I'm on your Facebook.
Oh yeah.
And you were like, yo, with the big guy. And I'm like, oh, this guy's like basically married to Sarah, bro. What's going on over there?
Sarah's dad is like a fucking pig. This guy's like the last one I've ever seen.
Is that why she's so fucked up? Is that why she?
And he comes in like fucking long jacket, Godfather, and it's like, I'm like, he comes in the house, I'm like, come on, brother, let me kiss your ring. And like, it's like, this guy's so dapper, like that. Sarah's dad is like, I'm like, because I remember when I was younger, like, when I met him when I was like 13, when we dated before, but like this.
Oh yeah, that's right. You dated her when she was going to private school. That's how I met her again. Now I remember how I met her again.
Yeah, before she married Jamie and stuff like that. Like,
I don't know, dude.
Right before she was with Jamie, like, I mean, like, so I don't know, like, how you guys came together.
Because I met her in the summer she was hanging out with this girl, weirdly enough. And then I don't know,
Like, it's not gonna be weird if we come around your cousin, I'm like, look, me and my cousin.
What are you talking about? I saw her. Why would I care?
I go, listen, me and my cousin, you're not the first girl that we cross swords with. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's been other girls that we both did, you know what I mean? Like, but this girl is different because.
Why? Because you're with her? That doesn't mean shit to me, bro. I'm not gonna do that. I don't care.
I told her, I was like, listen, this is my thing. Like, no matter what happened in the past, I can leave you naked in a room with the beast and just you know.
No, I don't know about that. I mean, I like girls, but yeah.
I mean, like, you know, well, I mean, like, I want to work, like, I mean, you want fucking, like, full of fucking.
No, actually, that's where I met her, because Rude, that summer we were all going, yo, don't be surprised if Rude didn't run that, because we were all going to that house fucking off those. You didn't butt her? Okay, yeah, because we were all running through the girls, because, yo, you remember Bobby? It was Bobby's thing, hold on. Yo, Rex, let me call you right back. I'm going to go grab some food. I'm just trying to do something. I'll call you right back. Don't worry. I'll call you back. Now I got your number. You can call me with your number from the funeral. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to call you back. So what happened with the dog? Tell me what happened. Real quick. I saw that. I gave you a thing, man, on Facebook.
Yeah, man. So I haven't been good lately.
Well, you got support.
It's the first time in 14 years.
You're attached.
Yeah. Alone, like literally, like nobody but me. You know what I mean?
Right.
And Carmen was like my fucking confidant. You know what I mean? Like she, amongst everything else, like fuck women. I mean, Carmen was like my bitch. She was me.
No, she was a girl. She was a dog.
Yeah, Karma was it. Like, the thing is, like, she, there's a big hole. I cry at home at the end.
All right. I know.
I'm serious.
I remember the last time I saw you cry with the dog was it Sheba?
Yeah, I don't even Sheba, and then even like the dog that me and Michelle had, many times ago.
Alright. Good. That is. Wow. Let's go. Go to the bank here. Check this out. He's like, you're not on my Facebook. I'm like, buddy, I say what's up to you on your Facebook all the time. Shit, pretty funny though. Shit, fucking pissed. He shouldn't have sitting in his own shit. He's mad guy. I see fish like that to get past that. You know, they have like very crazy emotions. This is a great photo. People are
How can I help you? See you later then.
I gotta relax with this and this. Stop at the 792. Sleep. My attack is high. Don't finish on this class. Yeah. Power off. Realize that even if you fire it on it works fine.
This will be easy. You rang?
Good to see you. Gotta try harder.
You're gonna be fine.
Thing is, man, it's like people are in a very bad position. I don't listen to everybody. It's like, oh, you're not on Facebook. I'm like, what do you talk to on Facebook? I said, you're with this dude. He's like, oh. I'll call you back. I said, I'll call you back. I gotta go grab my food. I want to just do this way stuff.
Making progress. Yeah.
could have just waited like that.
Run like the wind.
Sweet. People are scared. Because when I was talking to this guy, as soon as I said to him, I said, yo, what's good? Actually, I told him, my best friends passed away, family members, and it's crazy.
I'm ready for this. Anything useful in here? That takes care of that.
All these guys, they're scared. I know, because they don't want to. It's just fuck. The week goes by, I noticed the weeks become super fast. Probably on my end of this, when I was like Amazon for fucking 100 years. I've never been up there. It's crazy. Yeah, there's so much stuff to do. So many more plans. And these guys, I'm trying to do.
Let's see. This is gonna be easy.
One is easy. Twice. It's easy. Okay. Yeah. And people done things. One thing you can disagree with, I think Jesse's right. It's right. Steve's this. I'm upset with a lot of people because I got it. It's just, you know, it's all components. Right where I was at, there was no energy. I thought, shit, it's just these guys, fucking bullshit.
Bye-bye. Didn't even stand a chance.
Big time is. Jump off of this thing is like, no, let me ride on it. I would rather do something. So I put it to sleep as soon as I got there.
Good job, buddy. Mission complete.
What would you like to do? Until next time.
I'll say, can I call that guy?
Hello. Come back anytime.
That was for the time. So